Guys, welcome to our press briefing, but please, we apologize for this delay. We are actually got ready, but due to some technical error, we could not be able to make it. So we apologize for this delay, but nevertheless, welcome to our briefing.
Thank you again, members of the Fourth Estate. Just to repeat what Mutua has said, we do apologize, and karibuni to our briefing for the day. This is our 117th briefing. Good afternoon and welcome all. Fellow Kenyans, the coronavirus disease is now fully domiciled in our communities, as evidenced by the surging numbers which we have been reporting to you in the past few days. Like we told you yesterday, these figures will keep rising, something that should worry each and every one of us. And of particular concern is the rising numbers in Nairobi County. The capital city continues to lead with a number of infections, and as of yesterday, Nairobi had 5,705 cases, followed by Mombasa with 1,739, Busia coming in third with 550 cases, and Kiambu fourth with 520 cases. And in the last 3 days alone, Nairobi has registered 518 cases, and this indeed is a worrying trend, and something must be done. It is important that the residents of Nairobi are alert and are able to act very quickly in terms of adhering to the containment measures. It has also come to our attention that some Kenyans have resorted to stigmatizing those suspected, even those who have contracted COVID-19. And really today the aim of our press briefing is to highlight and to have a discussion on stigmatization when it comes to COVID-19. The behavior by some of our people in different ways, exemplified in different ways. We've seen people taking pictures, recording videos of ambulances and vehicles ferrying patients. We've received several social media forwards of people, depicting COVID-19 as a cause of different events in the community. And worse still, we've seen people even sharing pictures and videos of COVID-19 patients. And this has ended up leading to profiling of the infected people. And it's important that we know that this is highly unacceptable. We need to remember that coronavirus is a disease, and getting this disease is not a crime. And those who are infected with this disease are not criminals. And therefore, it is important we note that this virus can indeed be contracted by anyone. The high and mighty in society and everyone else in society, we've repeated over and over again, anyone can get this disease. And so it's important that we take care of each other and we avoid stigmatizing those who have the disease or those who may be affected by the disease. We'd also like to make a passionate appeal when it comes to the profiling of COVID-19 patients. We've seen different people discussing, symptoms of COVID-19 patients, areas in where they might have contracted, profiling them and elevating, stigma in the society. Again, this is something that does not add value to this fight of COVID-19 and ends up stigmatizing the situation and making it even harder for us to be able to maintain our containment measures, for us to be able to work together, adopting a whole of society approach in dealing with this disease. It's important to note, COVID-19 is a disease like any other. It's a disease like any other, and we really need to emphasize this. And it is important to note that stigma really will not go a long way in terms of combating this disease. It's important we continue to remember to maintain the containment measures, washing our hands with soap and water, maintaining physical distance, wearing a mask at all times in public spaces, and avoiding all forms of gathering. These indeed are the only weapons that we have against the disease at the moment, and once we follow them, we shall be able to remain safe and to be able to reduce transmission of this disease. With regards to our COVID-19 situation, today, 497 people have tested positive out of a sample of 4,922 samples tested within the last 24 hours. This brings our total caseload to 10,791. And so far, cumulatively, we've done 234 tests cumulatively. Of the positive cases, 480 are Kenyans, while 17 are foreigners. 318 are male, and 179 are female. The youngest is a 2-year-old child, while the oldest is 89. And in terms of distribution, like we've started today, again, Nairobi continues to lead with 292 cases. We have Kiambu with 62, Kajiado with 51, Machakos with 30, Mombasa with 28, Busia 10, Uasin 8, Nakuru 5, Makueni 3, Narok 2, Nyeri 2, Meru 2, while Kakamega, Kericho, Kilifi, Laikipia, and Nandi all have 1 case each. In terms of sub-county distribution, we've provided you the information out of all the counties that have positive cases today. And to highlight a few, in Nairobi, out of the 292 cases, 39 are from Westlands, whereas 35 are from Langata. Dagoretti North has 34 cases. In Kiambu, out of the cases mentioned, 13 are from Kiambaa. Gatundu South has 9, Ruiru has 7. In terms of Kajiado, the cases highlighted, a highlight of that, Kajiado East has 29, Kajiado Central has 5, and in terms of Machakos County, we have Athi River having 29, and Machakos Town having 1. Whereas in Mombasa, Mvita has 14, Jomvu 9, Likoni 2. And in Busia, Teso North leads with a number of cases. In Makueni, it is Kibwezi West with the 3 cases there. We are delighted to inform you that today 71 people have been discharged from various hospitals, bringing the total number of recoveries to 3,017, and we thank our healthcare workers for this achievement. Regrettably, we have lost 5 more patients to the disease, bringing our total cumulative fatality to 202, and we send our heartfelt condolences to the family and friends of the bereaved. And again, we would like to reiterate that this disease does not discriminate in terms of color of your skin, status in society, membership, your affiliations in terms of religion, politics. Indeed, this disease can get each and every one of us wherever we are, meaning we are all at risk, and we can avoid it by keeping vigil, especially of our surroundings, adhering to the containment measures, washing our hands with running water, masking, ensuring that there's physical distancing. And that the only way to overcome it is if we observe these measures, and together we do believe we shall be able to overcome. Thank you. Questions, please.
Any questions? Graham?
Hi, Graham from The Standard. I would like to know what is the challenge that you get in handling critically ill patients? What are the regimens that you use?